No one knows for sure who carved the famous Laocoon marble. Art historian Lynn Catterson has a controversial theory.
Pliny the Elder described the statue as the most spectacular one to have survived from antiquity, carved by 3 sculptors, but out of a single block of stone. It was fairly quickly after the discovery noticed that it was not one block of stone, but rather made out of 7 that had in effect been joined at 4 points of attachment within the block. A couple of weeks after the Laocoon was in the possession of the Pope, and it's recorded that Michelangelo was called in and asked, Pliny says it's 1 block of stone, but yet it's 7. Can you please explain this? Well, Pliny must have been wrong.
Lynn thinks Michelangelo knew more about the sculpture than he was letting on.
If I were to look to see who could have possibly executed such an object around the time of the discovery, one narrows it down to a pool of sculptors of extraordinary talent, and the first one that comes to mind, of course, is Michelangelo. There are records of stone that he buys, where he lives, and if one puts this all together, the scenario for him during the years that he's making the Pietà in St. Peter's, he has surplus marble. He's making more money than we can attach to a known commission.
But why would Michelangelo, the great master, make a forgery?
It costs much more to work in sculpture than it does to work in paint. And a young marble carver has a very difficult time earning a profit until he's well known and receiving enormous commissions. And so to make a bogus antiquity would earn him a profit 7 to 10 times more than he would earn for a contemporary production. If one wants to examine then how stylistically an object like this could be related to Michelangelo, one needs to compare it to objects that he made before the emergence of the statue, before the discovery of it. In many respects, I think it looks a lot like Michelangelo, and in fact, all of his work after the so-called discovery of the Laocoon is more evocative of the Laocoon than any other sculptor practicing in 16th century Rome. When a very good sculptor sets out to make a very good forgery, I think it's going to be most difficult to tell. He is going to try to make that object not look like himself. And if he is that good, he may very well succeed in doing so.